Wait, if the treasure wasn't buried under the seesaw, and Principal Hamperson wasn't in school today, that means the thimble factory! Wait, if all the stray dogs came from the aquarium, and they already dumped all the maps in the reservoir, that must mean the thimble factory! They made all the A group kids stay inside for gym today, even though it was really nice out. And Chucky said that he saw under Mr. Sorensen's eye patch, and that it was a tattoo of the same symbol as is on the floor of the library. That must mean the thimble factory! The case is so hard to crack, because the train conductor, who only speaks in acronyms, said TTF. And then all of our parents, who went to that school function and ate the hummus, they all fell asleep before the bright light lit up the whole sky. Right over the thimble factory! The thimble factory! The thimble factory! Okay, let's just get the facts straight. The ice cream man stopped coming around on nights when there's a full moon. And the old lady who lives on Monticello by herself and keeps spiders as pets, there have been crows cawing in her backyard till like the middle of the night, like 9 p.m. Wait, that can only mean the thimble factory! Martin Peppermill said that a bunch of people poured olive oil in his driveway so that he'd break his ankle so he couldn't go to the skate park on Munzburger Drive anymore and catch big air on that quarter pipe. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, the only thing you could see if you catch big air on that quarter pipe is the thimble factory! When we were down in that sewer and there was that big calendar and August 16th was circled, that reminded me that the zookeeper said that the cages in the zoo are just as much to keep people out as they are to keep the animals in. The thimble factory! Do you remember the night when it was really foggy and all the owls were hooting and the foxes were scared and scurrying away? Well, I was in the cemetery and I saw the guy who owns the candy store and he's putting flowers on some grave. And then when he left, I went over to see whose grave it was, and it was that guy who owns the toy store's wife. When I asked the guy who operates the church bells how he lost his hand, he pulled his cloak around like his shoulder like that and walked away like under his cloak, like with his whole cloak over his body, just like under his cloak walking away. The music that was coming from Mr. Gludge's car. The weird dolls that washed up on shore. And that fire drill that day that Mrs. Hendricks was at. And that weird priest who came into town and then beat Tommy's dad at pool, even though no one ever beat Tommy's dad at pool. The homeless guy who says that this town has a dark past and then he hopped on a moving train. And the police confirmed that the crime was committed at the thimble factory. I feel like everything's leading back to